Let's talk about it. This is the podcast where Jamie and Kirsten talk about everything.
No limits, no boundaries.
Join us while we talk about what really goes on in our lives.
Anything goes.
So without further ado, let's talk about it.
I don't know. It's because I started laughing like when we were 2 seconds away from starting, and I couldn't stop it. Anyways,
Ready, Freddy?
I hate that. Like you said that, I was like, it made me uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe it's a name. That's fucked up. I apologize.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sorry if my audio keeps on going in and out. My mic's like not connecting to my system.
Your system.
My
Really
computer.
High tech, your PC.
My little adapter that holds my mic. I need a new one.
Okay.
Anyways, sorry about that. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah,
Well,
happy Tuesday, 28th.
Not Tuesday for us. Today's Monday.
Yeah, I guess I didn't put that together.
Happy 28th.
Yeah, today when we're filming is the 28th, and we love that.
Yeah.
That number really stays following us around, so.
Yeah, it does. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Good evening, you sexy fuckers. Oh my god, why did that take us literally like 3 minutes to do the intro?
Good evening, you sexy fuckers.
How are we? I feel like the energy's just so weird.
It's so tough. I'm having some stomach problems today. No one's
You're going
surprised.
through it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Currently, my dad's on his way home. He had to stop this door because I think I have a UTI, so he went to get me a test to see if I have a UTI. I've never had one, so I don't know what the fuck it's like, but I can't stop pissing, so that's a thing.
Go piss, girl.
I've just had some stomach problems throughout the day. And
you want to talk about it?
Not necessarily. It's embarrassing, so I'm not gonna speak on it. I'll tell you guys. I'll give it a few days and see what happens with it, and then like if it progresses,
give your update.
I'll talk. Yeah. Just I'm okay. No, I'm great. I've just been having some stomach issues lately, but it's fine. I'll talk about it next week when it's not so fresh.
When you called me earlier, I was like, are you kidding me?
No, you guys, because I've never had... Okay, listen, I don't have, like, a lot of girlies I can ask about this, and my sister wasn't answering, so I didn't know who else to call to ask, so I just wanted to know if you've ever had a UTI. And
okay, but you're so dramatic about it. You're like, don't make fun of me. It's a fucking UTI, bro. Like,
well, I didn't know. It's just, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fuck.
It's, like,
I don't know.
Not a big... Like, people get UTIs a lot. Well,
right.
like, when I was younger, I used to get a UTI, like, all the time.
I was not aware. I've never had one. I don't even know what it means.
But I have some, like, kidney issues, so maybe that was, like, to do with it. But
yeah, so, I mean, hey, it's okay. I'm figuring it out. I'll let you guys know next week what happens.
Were you, like, embarrassed about the UTI stigma?
A little bit. I didn't know if there was a stigma.
There's not!
Trying to, like, fucking keep it on the down low. I don't know, man. I just,
It's alright, just take a little medicine, flush you out. It'll all work out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So, anyways.
You're so dramatic about it, too.
I know.
You're like, oh my god, but, like, if I don't have one and I take UTI medicine, like, that's not good.
Well, because I've never... Oh, don't fuck off! I've never had a UTI before. I don't fucking know.
Well, it's not gonna kill you if you just, like, take a UTI medicine.
I wasn't aware. I'm sorry. I'm not experienced in the UTI department.
You with any medical problem is so dramatic.
Okay, my bad. I am a hypochondriac. I know.
I am too, but like,
it's anxiety, man. I can't help it.
But not as a hypochondriac as you.
Okay, well, I think we had a little cause for concern this morning with my problems, but,
That's a little concerning, but I don't think that has to do with your pee problem.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it's not. Should I talk about it?
Yeah, I feel like you have to now.
I don't know if I want to because it's, like, kind of scary. I had, like, blood in my shit this morning, I guess. Let's just talk about it. Like, I'm kind of scared. I don't know what that means. I called my sister because she's a nurse, and she was like... I mean, if it was bright red, this is so TMI, but she was like, if the
no limits, no boundaries is in the intro.
You're right. So basically, I knew this, but if like it's bright red, it's not like in like up high internal bleeding. So I'm fine. They're trying to tell me I got hemorrhoids or something.
I'm telling you probably have a hemorrhoid, and that's it's not a big deal.
Aren't those
not necessarily?
Visible? I've never had one. I don't.
Not necessarily.
I don't have to strain when I go. It usually just like happens, and I think you have to strain to get a hemorrhoid.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to like stick out of you. Like sometimes it like pop.
That literally, I can't even think about it. I don't want to know what's happening down there. So
take like a mirror.
I don't need to. There's nothing going on. I look. There's nothing going on. It's like the weirdest thing to me, but
I'm telling you, you probably have like a hemorrhoid that hasn't like popped out yet.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so I've had
because that was my first thought when you said it.
Well, I'm concerned because I've been having like some really weird stomach pain, but I think that could be the UTIs. I don't know. I don't know. It's always
I don't think I've ever had stomach pain with the UTI. But I don't know.
Brianna said, and like lower abdominal pain is a symptom. So
okay,
it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Just some concerning things that happened this morning with my stomach, but you know, other than that, there's something I wanted to talk about from this previous week that happened. So it's just a me thing. I found out I have a phobia. So okay, get this. So I'd never really realized it until like 2 days ago when I was going to the grocery store at like 9 p.m. because I wanted ice cream. And so I'm like walking to my car and I like look up and I saw all the stars and it made me physically uncomfortable looking at stars. And I honestly like tell me why. I didn't like it. I like almost ran to my car because I didn't want to be anywhere near it. Isn't that the oddest thing you've ever heard?
Jamie?
It's weird, right? I don't know. But I just noticed it.
Is that normal?
Yeah, it's a real phobia. It's called astrophobia, I think. It's like a real thing. And I genuinely got anxious looking up at the night sky. And I don't know why, but it happened, so.
Oh.
That's a thing. Other than that, I can't really think of anything super fun or exciting that's happened this past week.
Do you want to like break down your week? What'd you do?
I don't know. I can't ever remember what I did fucking yesterday. I don't even know.
You've been eating a lot of fucking Monster Munch this week.
You need to stop coming for that. You guys, okay, let's talk about that. So I'm like a lover of all UK things. I think they're superior in the food department and pretty much everything else. And so I order a lot of my, fave UK snacks online. And the Monster Munch, everyone who's tried it gets it. You just don't get it because you've not tried it.
It's not that like I don't get it. It's the fact that you eat pickled onion flavored Monster Munch for breakfast.
That's the superior flavor, first of all. It's the only
That's fucking gross.
It's not, though. You've never even tried it. How do you know if it's gross?
Who wakes up at 9 a.m. and it's like, I'm going to eat 2 bags of pickled onion Monster Munch?
It was 3 bags, actually, and me.
That's gross.
No, it's not. It's just good, man. It's like sometimes I just wake up and I have a hankering for something. It's like it's the Marmite thing. Like I have weird taste buds where I like shit like that. Like you don't like Marmite, I fuck with it. Like
I hate Marmite.
I think it's so good.
Which is like really weird because I love some salt.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't like it actually. Maybe you've just never tried it on something like good,
I had it on like toast.
Just by itself? You didn't put like butter with it?
There's butter on it.
And you didn't like it?
Wasn't
what
for
about
me.
On a grilled cheese?
That's
the shit.
Disgusting.
No, Kirsten, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It's so good. It's like my go-to.
I'm like just not a super picky person, I don't think, but like I can't get down with the Marmite.
You can't get down with the Marmite. You can't get down with Monster Munch, which is honestly just disrespectful to the brand. But
I think okay, maybe I am picky.
You definitely are.
No, but like I eat like a lot of stuff. Like no, actually I don't.
You don't.
Well, like meat wise, I hate steak, which everyone always dogs on me for because like I hate most beef. Like it's just not for me.
That's fair.
I don't like red meat. But I think if like the sound of the name of something sounds not appealing to me, I won't eat it. Like pickled onion.
That's not weird.
That's gross.
It's simply not what you think though, because it's like
well, I'm
it's
thinking
genuinely.
I'm thinking like onion flavored, like onion powder.
Do you like Funyuns?
Yeah.
Okay, it's genuinely like a Funyun mixed with like a salt and vinegar flavor. That's literally what it is.
That's where you lost me.
Okay, you just don't know.
I love salt and vinegar, but I think you should just not mix certain things together, and those are like two things you probably should not mix together.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to let you try one because you can't knock it until you try it. It's literally so good.
Isn't it like a corn puff too?
It's literally like the texture of a Funyun. It's just in the shape of a little monster foot, which is so cute.
The salt and vinegar mixed with the
It's not though. It's not though. You'll have to try it because it's good. So yeah, I've been getting down with the Monster Munch. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. What have I done this week? I'm gonna have to like go to you because I have a shit memory and I can't remember anything.
I'm trying to remember if anything like dramatic happened to you this week.
I feel like I've been really like under the radar this week, you know?
You have.
Chill. Which is good. That's how I usually am. Usually it's pretty much chill, but yeah, I don't know, man. I have some things to talk about. I don't know why I said that twice.
Before you go on.
Yeah, let's get into your week,
not even about my week. Just for our audio listeners, Jamie just took a sip of boxed water and it gave me a flashback to New York. I don't remember if I told the story.
Probably not.
But me and our friend that we met in New York, we were waiting in line and we're like, okay, let's spice things up. So me and her walked over to the local CVS and each bought like a bottle of wine. So I had my nice little barefoot Chardonnay. And we're like, okay, well, obviously, like, we probably shouldn't sit on the side of the sidewalk just like drinking out of this bottle of wine. And they're like, okay, let's get red Solo cups. It was like a 12-pack of red Solo cups for $10. So we're like, fuck that. God. No. Yeah. So we're like, okay, we got to find something to put this in. So we got boxed water and we dumped this boxed water like into like the plants outside the CVS.
Yeah.
And we're just watering them. It's not like we poured something bad in them. It's water.
Right.
Probably not justified still, but it's okay.
It's right.
But we cracked open these bottles of wine and everyone stared at us as we poured these bottles of wine into this boxed water. Okay, fast forward to our line sitter getting there. We go back up. I obviously didn't finish like the whole bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
I finally fell asleep for like my 30-minute nap that night, and I woke up and I was so fucking parched. And I had a couple of bottles like on the nightstand, and I just grabbed this boxed water. So I thought boxed water, and I took like 3 huge chugs out of it, and I was like,
a couple gulps.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is literally wine.
Warm wine too. Ew.
It was like hot wine.
That's gross.
Yeah, that was a rude awakening. Actually, the wine is pretty good, so
love that.
Anyways, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I don't even remember. It must not have been important. Yeah, I mean, I have a few things written down, just little talking points of some things that have stuck out to me throughout the last couple weeks. But we can get to that after we unpack your week. What's been happening?
I feel it's so me to go from last episode and be like, I'm so happy. I've never been happier.
It's really on brand for you.
It's really on brand for me because it's me. I'm like, I'm so happy. I've never been happier in my life. To this episode, I'm like, I'm depressed again.
That's horrible. Really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
I look at the bright side, man. We just had a killer last few weeks. We gotta try and keep the momentum going.
I've been crying a lot. I don't know why.
I've been crying a lot. Like, you crying during Euphoria when the part came on, I was like, why did she cry over this?
Okay, I'm not the only one who cried. Literally everyone cried besides you.
I thought it wasn't that sad. Anyway, sorry to cut you off, but
I literally cried every day this week.
Yeah, probably.
One thing that is we figured this out after we filmed the last podcast, but like one thing that is like really making me have some sliver of hope and joy in my life is the fact that in like a week and a half Jamie and I are road tripping up to New Jersey.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Have a look weekend with our friends.
Girls trip.
Yeah, and
it'll be fun.
I was talking last episode, I was like, I miss Amanda. So therefore, right after the episode, I was like, I should not miss Amanda anymore. So we got an Airbnb, and Amanda and a couple other of our friends are meeting up, and we're gonna spend the weekend together up in Jersey, and
it'll be fun.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm really excited about it. I'm not excited for the 7-hour drive.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be a blast. Oh, I still need, you cannot let me forget to have my car get maintenance before we go.
I would say we could take my car, but
it's not going to make it.
Yeah.
It's just not going to make it. No, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
My tires, I realized this week that I need new tires. Well, I realized it's a long time.
We knew you needed new tires.
I feel like I've been talking about this for a long time to you.
We knew
that I need new tires. I just simply keep on putting it off until it was brought up to me that like, oh my god, why are your front tires literally smooth? Like,
yeah.
No wonder I get stuck in like the rain. But anyway, it's my week. I've been overly emotional, and I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's
anything you want to unpack?
Sure. It's irritating because I feel stuck, and I feel like I've tried like a lot of different solutions to my problems, and it just I never get there, like where I want to be. Yesterday I had a little breakdown.
I think I caused a lot of that breakdown.
Yeah, you did.
And it's not my intention. Why you gotta be like that, man? I apologize. Like, I'll be the first one to admit you shouldn't come to me for advice, because I'm like, I can't give you advice. I don't know. I'm too harsh. I never come across the way I want to, and it's just like the whole thing.
I understand that you were trying to tough love me, and I appreciate tough love. I do. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say that. But like, I just kind of felt like invalidated when I was like talking to you about my problems.
That's not my intention, man. I'm not trying to make you feel that
you couldn't relate to what I was saying, which is fine.
Yeah.
But what I needed was like, hey, your feelings are valid, and it's okay that you feel that way. And instead, I felt like I got like, well, you should just not feel that way.
Well, no, I think what would happen was I'm trying to, because it's so, like, it's clear for me to see because it's not happening to me, and I'm on the outside looking in, I can see what you need to do, And you can't see that yet, and that's okay. It's not anything. It's not your fault. I mean,
But the thing is, like, your suggestion is something that, like, I've worked on, and it was frustrating for me to hear because, like, it's something that I've been trying to work on, and I'm just not there yet. And it just sucked when you're like, okay, just stop caring. I'm like, wow, thank you. I'm cured.
No, like, keep working on it is what I was trying to say. Like, you can't just give up and say, oh, fuck it. It's been however long I've kept trying. It's still not working, so fuck it. That's what I'm trying to explain.
I feel like I need to, like,
have that mentality.
I need to put, like, a backstory on what happened.
Yeah, maybe give, like, a little bit of a...
Okay, so today I started my first day of classes. Well, class. And I was explaining to someone that, yeah, like, today was my day off. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my day off and I'm gonna go to this coffee shop so I can focus and get my work done.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked to quite a few people about me going back to school, and I got a lot of unsolicited opinions about it and advice. Where when I said I was going back to school, I wasn't looking for your opinion on me going back to school. I was just saying simply.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was talking about this, I was told, oh, I thought, like, we all agreed that you weren't going back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you guys might have agreed that, but never once did I say I wasn't gonna not be going back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, this is something that I want to do.
Yeah.
And I just felt like a lack of support, and I have explained to Jamie. Here I go.
I like want to say things, but it's not gonna help because I'm just not helpful with what I say.
So, I explained that, like, when this person was saying these things, that, like, I didn't feel supported, and that, like, this is something that I wanted to do, and that them saying that made me feel a certain way. And I am very much a person that loves an apology, a good apology. I think
See, I can't get with this
see,
logic.
I think sorry goes a long way,
I don't.
and Jamie doesn't, and you kind of made me feel like shit about it.
Well, no, it's literally just, to me, I'd rather like someone show through their actions that they're sorry. I don't need you to blatantly outright say I'm sorry. It's not that deep to me. If you just like do the right thing and, like, you know, but I also don't even require that half the time because I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just like a more easygoing,
And that's what you were
person.
saying, is I'm also, like, me and you're different in that aspect. I'm a very sensitive person,
and I'm not that serious about it because, like, it's shit like that, like, you could honestly, like, tell me to fuck myself and I'm a piece of shit and I'd be over it in, like, not even 30 seconds because I just don't care. Like,
yeah,
and we're just different that way.
Whereas I am very much, like, have always been a person that I think when you say, like, sorry, this made you feel a type of way, I said this because, but I'm sorry that you feel that way, or I know that was wrong. I think that goes a long way. And I think asking for an apology, like, isn't asking for a lot.
But also, yesterday you weren't asking for an apology, you were expecting one.
And I don't think that was a lot for me to expect an apology.
I'm just saying communication
given the situation.
is key. Communication, though, dude.
And I agree. And it wasn't that I didn't communicate, because when the situation happened, I communicated that it made me feel a type of way when they said that.
Right.
And it was ignored.
Yeah, it's just we're different like that, because, like, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes and it wouldn't bother me, but we're just different people. Like, it just, that stuff like that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need someone to, if anything, please tell me you don't support me because it'll motivate me to actually do it more. Like, I don't need, like, I don't know, we just, you know, it's...
But then again, I do relate to you about that, is someone telling me not to do something does make me want to do it more.
Yeah.
So therefore, last night I literally stayed up all night and did a week's worth of assignments. Just
that
to prove
probably wasn't, like, the best idea.
Just to prove a point.
Done it today, but, you know.
But I was focused and I was motivated, so...
Well, that's good. I'm proud
Did
of
I
you,
go?
man.
Did I go to bed at 5:30 a.m.? Yeah, but like it's fine.
Yeah. Maybe don't make that a habit though.
Yeah, but at least I don't have to worry about my classes this week.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, man. Listen, I haven't even said, yeah, congrats on going back to school. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
man. It's good to see.
um I tried to go to college twice already. I don't know if we talked about this on here.
I'm sure we have at one point.
Yeah, but I feel like I guess it just was never the right time. And I like had this conversation with my mom the other day. I was like, I feel like it's always never going to be the right time, and it's never going to be like cost efficient to go to college.
Yeah, I mean, college in the US
But
is expensive no matter what.
but if it's something that I'm passionate about, then
Go for it.
why not? But it's already stressing me out over the fact that like I work over 40 hours a week and I'm going to be a full-time student, and I'm going to burn myself out. I know it.
Yeah, maybe you gotta start trying to figure out a way to like, you gotta prioritize things and make use of your time in a good way, and you have to like, you gotta figure out a good way to do it so you don't get burnout.
Right. And I was like talking to a couple people about like that being a fear of mine, and I think it's so easy for people to just be like, "Oh, just work less." But like that's just like not it's not realistic. It's not. And it's frustrating, and I always have talked about like how frustrating it is that like in a way, but like I'm grateful that like I was raised the way that I was to work for everything that I have. So whether like everyone's college experience is different, whether it comes easy to you or hard to you is obviously going to be harder on my end. The fact that I had to work full time and provide for myself and be able to be on top of my school, and it's kind of inevitable for me to not be like envious of people that like have it easy where they could focus like fully on school and not have to worry about anything else.
Right.
But I mean, I guess it builds character and a good work ethic.
Yeah. No, you'll be fine, man. You got it. You'll do great.
Yeah, but I don't know how I'm functioning right now because I was up till 5:30.
Yeah, you can't keep doing that. That's not a good idea because you have to like work tomorrow. It's like not a good idea.
Yeah, and then I woke up at around 7:38 because I accidentally fell asleep with my window open because I love a good fresh air feeling. You got me on that.
I mean, my window's always open like all year round, but
And I woke up to like the people that live by me they have kids. So they're like getting ready to go to school. And when they're outside this morning, they're screaming the lyrics to Black and Yellow, and it woke me up and I was so devastated. And then I feel like
such a light sleeper.
I am. I'm really a light sleeper.
Like when I sleep, nothing wakes me up. But you're also such an angry sleeper. Like if something wakes you up,
my God,
I'm so upset. And I'm like the complete opposite. Like it's not a big deal to me. Like
I am
it's
so crazy if someone wakes me up.
You are, and it's not good. It's
like I'm
sometimes.
such a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's not nice, man. You've gotten pissed at me a couple of times for accidentally waking you up when I don't even know you're sleeping, and it's like, well, how the fuck?
If my eyes are closed, you should know I'm sleeping.
No, I'm talking like, say, I think it was one time months ago, I accidentally called you when you were asleep because I didn't know you were sleeping, and you got so mad at me. And it's like, how you got to get mad at me for something I didn't even know? Like, I didn't know you were sleeping. Turn your fucking ringer off if you're a light sleeper. I don't know.
I feel like that's like an anxiety thing. That's why I keep my ringer on when I sleep.
Really?
Like if something happens.
I sleep through any notification though. Like so I sleep
that drives me fucking crazy because I'm such a light sleeper and your phone goes off every 2 seconds.
That's dramatic. It does not go off that much.
Okay, that one night, it literally was going off like every 30 seconds, and it was driving me crazy. I was like, turn.
There's probably some good content coming in.
I was like, turn your fucking ringer off.
Yeah.
But I am such a light sleeper, and my brother's the same way. When someone wakes us up, like, we will fight.
That's so wild to me because I'm like very like chill. If someone like wakes me up, if they need something or whatever, I'm like, it's okay. But I'm also like, I'm such a good sleeper now that I've like got a schedule, like routine, and I can fall back asleep no problem. So it's not really like an issue for me. But
yeah, it could not be me. Literally, if I
yeah, we know. You get so mad.
Oh, someone texted me twice and it woke me up earlier right when I like fell asleep to take a little nap, and I literally grabbed my phone and I like screamed it. I was like, "Shut the fuck up!"
That's so bad.
It
like,
is. I know.
That. You gotta like fucking hell. You're like screaming at people and they don't even know they're doing anything.
Okay, at least I'm not as bad as my brother. When you wake him up, he will swing on you.
That's nuts. But yeah, you're like such a mean sleeper.
I am.
Anyways.
Something else that happened this week is I am back on the road at getting braces again.
Braces?
Well, not braces. I'm getting Invisalign.
We should clickbait that. We should clickbait that title. Kirsten's getting braces. That's funny. No shade to any adults who have. It's it's a thing though. It's tough.
I am not happy with my upper smile. I had. Do we need to pause?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. A little break. But I'm back on the track to get braces.
Yeah.
I talked about this on here. I had braces for like 4 years. Because my teeth were fucked.
They were a little fucked up. We've talked about this a few times. I think the first episode we really
so our newer listener, our new listeners, as a younger girly, I had the nickname of Get the London Look and Gappy. So I had braces for 4 years. I've been through like 3 different retainers and I lost it again, another one. But I never wear my retainer because it doesn't fit. So
so bad.
I have some shifting going on, and I went to the orthodontist on Friday, and when I got home Friday after I paid in full for this fucking Invisalign.
You paid that in full?
Yeah, I put it on my credit card.
No shit.
Well, they said if I did monthly payments, they're gonna charge me interest. So like, why wouldn't I just pay it in full and then I don't pay interest on my credit card for a couple months? So like, try to pay it off, I guess.
Yeah, it'll buff out.
But when I got home from the orthodontist, I found my retainer.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. Yes.
No way. Where was it?
Okay, so I don't know how this happens because when I wear my retainer, like, yeah, it doesn't fit because my teeth have shifted, but like when I sleep, it doesn't like hurt. Like after a couple of minutes, it doesn't hurt at all. You just like have to get used to it. But every night when I wear my retainer in the middle of the night, I rip it out and I just throw it.
That's so bad.
No, but I'm not even conscious when I do it because I go to sleep with it in and I wake up and I'm like, where's my retainer? I don't even remember doing it.
That's whack.
So I have like a pallet bed and it was under one of the pallets.
No way.
Even after I moved my mattress to try to look for it, it was just like really lodged in there.
That's so whack. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna maybe have to go the Invisalign route once my wisdom
Your teeth are literally perfect.
I've had a lot of shifting because of the wisdom teeth. Like it's to the point where like my retainers are messed up now.
Yeah, my retainers are messed up. That's how with my wisdom teeth.
My bottom teeth, they're so crooked, but I have a permanent like bottom retainer.
Same.
So, like, that's concerning. Like, that's why my fucking jaw hurts all the time. But
I'm only
I'll
getting
figure
top
it out.
Invisalign.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the only part anyone can ever fucking see anyways.
Right.
So, like,
It's just
who cares?
a couple of teeth that I just want a little tweaking to.
Mm.
Because, like, it's so frustrating that I spent 4 years wearing braces to not smile. To not smile with my teeth anymore, and then to pay all this money again to get them fixed.
Right, it sucks. But I know, that's like the tough part with like braces and shit like that is it's never like a permanent fix. It's like instead of going the veneers route to where
that's what I said to you. I was like, at this point, I should have just got veneers.
Yeah, because honestly,
something.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about something, and I don't know if it's like if I should be proud or embarrassed. And I was telling you that yesterday. So I get on TikTok, and I have quite a few comments.
Oh, stop. This is so embarrassing. This is honestly low-key embarrassing for me, too, because I was a part of it. I wasn't going as hard, but I was definitely
Is it embarrassing,
involved.
or is it like, yeah?
It's embarrassing, for sure.
Okay. So
yeah,
we talked about how we went to the Louis Tomlinson Cincinnati show. And how
show. I've really done a lot of reflecting on our concert.
I think it's my fave.
It won my heart over, man. What a time.
Yeah.
What a time.
Sorry if you hear my dog barking. But I said last episode how the Cincinnati show, I had a few too many vodka Red Bulls, a few too many claws. Yeah, I was pretty intoxicated before the show even started.
You were drunk, and I was like trying, because it's tough, because I wanted to like have a good time, but I was like, she's hammered. Like, I gotta take care of her, because if we both
I would have been fine.
Then no, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You almost flipped off that ledge. Like, you would
that balcony ledge was put in overtime.
Yeah, no. So I kind of took it a little bit more easy throughout
the night,
and I just paced myself.
It was the free drinks, man. It was the free drinks. By the
end of it, I was drunk, because at the end of the show, I just like chugged half a fucking cup of my vodka, which it was literally just vodka with a splash of Red Bull at that point. They
really over poured, and I can't even it was free.
Yeah, you can't complain. I mean, what are you gonna do? So. Yeah, it was a fun time. It was just you're a fucking shit-faced dude. And it's like I wish I was on that level, but if both of us were on that level, well, our mistake was
we were like, okay, let's drink while we get ready. Bear in mind, we didn't eat like anything besides Wendy's that day.
Yeah, and I had fries and a cookie. Like that was what I ate. So it was never a good idea from the beginning, but we did it. And so you went a little too hard. And it's tough because I am sitting here, I'm thinking, did I go as hard as you? But I think I did. I think we were both just like having the time of our lives.
Well, what I loved was throughout the show, I was getting tweets from people saying like, I saw you dancing and you guys look like you're having a great time.
Yeah, we were having like the best fucking time, and meanwhile people are like looking at us like, what the fuck are they doing?
I was told that I was superior on the balcony.
I brought that energy. We carry these back crowds, man.
We did.
New York night too, and we did.
So I opened TikTok and I'm reading comments, and one says, "Oh my God, stop! My mom literally watched you the whole last show," and I was like, "I am so sorry for being embarrassing." And she said, "No, she literally loved you, but she was scared that you were gonna fall," which is accurate.
That's valid. Yeah, that's valid.
That balcony ledge was putting it over
high enough, first of all.
It literally went up to like not even my waist.
I wasn't even like that drunk, and I almost flipped over because like
it didn't even go up to like my waist.
Yeah, it wasn't very sturdy either, but I mean it was fine. We didn't die, but like I would have been. You can't recover if you flip over the fucking balcony at all.
I literally almost did like 3 times.
That's so embarrassing.
That balcony ledge was put it in overtime. Like the one time when I like leaned over it when I was like dancing, I was like, oh, here we go. But then I was like, yeah, that balcony is putting in overtime. I thought it was like flipping over multiple times. And she said, my mom thought you're having the best time out of everyone. I was like, thank you.
I mean, yeah, we were. Lou puts on a good show, and we were just enjoying the moment.
I got another comment that said, I saw you and you're a whole ass mood. Thank you for putting on the second show.
Not the second show.
I got another one that said, stop. We were in the same section. I remember seeing you guys dancing and telling my mom how fun you looked.
I mean, we should have known this was coming when we got someone that tweeted at us about us going so hard to Sunroom. Like, from the beginning, we were on a whole other level.
Right.
Around us.
And I got a few other ones that were like, stop, I saw you, ha ha ha. I'm like, okay, is that embarrassing or like, should I be proud?
I mean, it's low-key embarrassing, but it's
I had a great time.
Yeah, screw it, man. You had a fun time. That's all that
matters. I think I carried the balcony section for Sunroom.
Always. Speaking of Lou's shows, I have a little list going of things that I just want to talk about that I didn't get to last week. First one.
What did we forget?
So it's all funny stuff. It's literally two things. I don't know why I made that. I
list.
It's straight up two things that'll take me like not even a minute total to talk about. But so the first thing is this happened to us so many fucking times at like every Louis show. Because listen, all right, let's break it down. So I think
I know what you're gonna say.
So hang on. I don't know. So we're kind of the same where I'm a type of person where I hate receiving compliments, but I love giving them.
And that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Okay, so you can get to it in a minute. But so I love giving compliments. I love making people feel good about themselves. And there was so many fucking instances where, and I think these people genuinely just didn't hear. I would hate to think.
Oh my god! Specifically Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I was dishing out those compliments, and no one was responding to me.
So I want to talk about how embarrassing that is. To really put your whole heart into a compliment for someone and you really think, oh, I'm gonna make their night, and they don't acknowledge it. That's so fucking embarrassing. And why do I, like, when it happened to me, I wanted to crawl into a hole and die because they didn't hear me and I just like spoke to no one, and it was like this whole weird thing. But even when it happened to you, it gave me secondhand embarrassment.
Are you talking about the time when we were walking down from the city view?
Like, and hey then girl, like, love your outfit, and she just no response.
But I feel like she literally looked at me, so like
who knows? But yeah, it's shit like that that really keeps me up at night. Like, it's so embarrassing for no reason. So there's that, and then another quick little thing I want to talk about. Well, if yours has something to do with tour, you can go first, because mine's just more broad.
I don't know if we talked about this, but there's so many instances during the shows that we got like crop dusted.
No, literally.
On multiple occasions.
We have our top suspect too. We have our number one suspect, but we'll not obviously say. But we have a feeling we know who it was, which is funny. It's deep cut that only our friend Isabel would know who we're talking about. But oh, hang on. I think your mic's messed up. Technical difficulties, guys.
Okay. Sorry, I told you at the beginning that my mic's messed up.
Yeah, I couldn't hear. I don't know. I'm sure maybe they could hear it, but I couldn't. I don't know. We'll find out.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
And we were just talking about.
Yeah, Isabel. I was like, "Do you not smell this?"
Well, it was so funny. So the first
she couldn't get hit with it.
She wasn't getting. It was me and you, and because it happened every
show
when we were around a specific person. But basically,
not even that. I feel like every single show.
I mean, people are just dickheads, honestly, because it's rude as fuck to do that. But
every single show, multiple people we got crop dusted by.
And it's really honest.
But I mean, like, respected. That's confidence.
I don't respect that because you're talking about you got a tight, packed, hot pit. Hot. no air to breathe as it is, and then the only air we're breathing is your ass. That's so wrong on so many levels.
It's literally suffocating in your shit.
It's fucked up, man. I'm telling you, it's not right.
Like,
you
fucking,
hold that shit.
And literally, I can't even, like, it was literally hot boiled eggs.
It's literally so rude. Like, what the fuck is actually wrong with someone? And it's like,
Jamie, you're telling me
when he's on stage, do you think he ever gets hit with it? Like, just the odor of the crowd? Because it can't smell good. I would love to know. Leo, do you smell that? Because, like, I can. It's tough.
You're telling me, like, if you had to, you wouldn't just, like, let one out?
It's common courtesy, bro. You don't do that.
Well, what if you can't hold it?
You hold it, okay? You hold it. I've never been in a situation in a pit where I ripped ass. You don't do it. It's literally disrespectful. It's disrespectful as fuck. And it's
but I feel like you just, like, can't.
Everyone.
Right, but I feel like you can't help that.
Find a way to help it. I've been able to help it for my entire fucking adult life. Like, you can hold a fart. You're not 5 years old. Like,
you can hold a fart?
Yeah, unless it's a medical condition to where you can't hold it, fucking hold it.
I don't
think you have no excuse.
Jamie, I don't think you can hold farts in.
I can? Yes, you absolutely fucking can.
I feel like if you, like, clench, but, like, it's just gonna...
clench!
Yeah, but it's just gonna...
You clench and suck it back up, and it'll happen a later time.
Yeah, but even if you clench, it's seeping out, man.
That's not true. You suck it back up. I cannot be the only person that knows of this method.
I think you are, because I never sucked a fart back in.
You're so full of shit, dude. I'm telling you.
How do you just, like, start, like...
You suck it back up. Yeah, exactly like that. Maybe I'm just more advanced. I don't know.
I think you are, because I don't think I could do that.
All I know is I could hold it if need be. And I have held it because I have a little bit of fucking respect for everyone around me. Like, fuck, man.
I think you're really offended.
I am. It's the odor thing. It's the same shit as someone on a plane eating fucking beef jerky that smells like ass. You don't do shit like that, especially in tight, confined areas. Like, I couldn't breathe fresh air in that pit if I wanted to. Like, I didn't have the option. It's hot in there. People are sweating. I have to smell ass when I'm like, it's just too much. I couldn't get with it, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's also tough because it's one of those things where it's so tight-packed that it lingers for, like, 5 minutes after.
Jamie, I fucking tasted it through my N95.
No, straight up, because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Are we eating deviled eggs?
You're right. You're right. It was wrong. And I just shame on anyone who fucking participated in that crop dusting. It's not right. It's rude. It's disrespectful as fuck. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Like, it's just not right. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. And
what was the other thing that you wanted to talk about?
So it doesn't really have to do with, like, tour or anything like that. It's just a more general statement based on my faves.
Your massive crush on Matt?
Stop! It's really not even about that. Oh my god, no.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
It's not embarrassing. It's literally just not about him. You gotta... We'll discuss that later.
Shut up!
I sounded like Oliver Tree when I said that. No, it's not. Anyways. So what I was gonna say is, we know I'm a big fan of Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles and
period.
Everyone involved.
Same.
And I like to make a lot of content driven by that, you know? I think it's fun.
Yeah.
A lot of comedic stuff going on there. You can make some good jokes with that. And
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you do, because I don't know if I've told you about this, but it's something that, it's so stupid, but it's something that it's just a me thing. So I make some hits, dude. When it comes to TikTok, I got some good ones, right? And some of them do numbers, some of them flop.
Some big stinkers.
But that's to be expected. Like, not all of them do well, but some of them do. And tell me why. My, like, second biggest TikTok I ever made, I'm, like, in the game now, like, It did really well, and I was super proud of that TikTok. I thought it was funny as fuck, and you know it's good when you have hate comments. That's how you know it was a hit, and I was having so many hate comments, so I was like, dude,
for
this
sure.
is a banger. Like, this is a heater. It was good. Tell me why is a heater, man. And tell me why. Not even 9 hours later, I just click on the sound I used to see how many videos had actually been made with that sound. Tell me why 9 hours later, someone copied my joke word for fucking word.
Did you see that they got posted in an article?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
See, now I'm mad. Don't tell me shit like that.
I thought you saw that. I thought I sent it to you.
No, because why the hell are we recycling jokes and stealing jokes? Sorry, you're not funny enough to think of it. I did first. Let me have the credit. I'm not stealing other people's jokes, so why are you stealing mine? It's one of those things where it deeply offends me because it's just not right to steal someone's joke and not give them fucking credit for it. I came up with that, not you. I'm the funny one, not you. Like, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. And it's one of those things again where I can't even be like, no one knows who posted it first, right? Because on TikTok it goes by date, not by time.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we posted it on the same day, and it's like, little does everyone else know, I posted it like 9 hours before her, and it hurts me. It fucking pains me. It's so tough. And it's not even about that TikTok necessarily. It's just in general. Stop stealing people's jokes. It's annoying. Like, sorry you're not funny to think of it on your own. That's not my fault. Don't come for mine.
Oof.
PSA, public service announcement, stop stealing people's jokes.
That's a toughie.
It is. Anyways,
I'm balding.
I had to get that off my chest. Yeah, you are, aren't you? I'm not. No, this is a big deal, you guys. Sorry, that came off as harsh. I think maybe I should have been a little bit more supportive on that. I'm sorry. You're not.
I am.
I mean, exactly. What did you want me to say? No, you're not. Listen, it's not that bad. I'm telling you. You can't even tell. You can't even tell.
I literally have like a bald spot in the back of my head.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It's not that bad. I'm telling you. She's being dramatic. I only said that, and I feel like I fucked up a little bit. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to. Don't.
Yeah, you are.
No, because it was something that I'll tell you why I said that. Because my brain was working a little too fast, and I was sitting there thinking.
So you were thinking that.
No, I was thinking about how I'm not balding anymore, and I got excited. And I don't know why I had to throw you under the bus for it, but I got excited. Because yeah, this is big news for me too. I'm not balding anymore, you guys.
I am.
Shampoos, we got a lot of regrowth coming in. I'm not balding anymore. It turns out, fuck Function of Beauty, their product.
They have like
me go bald.
hella lawsuits against them for like making people's hair fall out.
Straight up. I had a receding hairline for a good 8 months. Didn't know why. Turns out it was the shampoo. I switched to a new brand. It's all coming back. But you could talk about your hair.
I started my journey like 2 days ago.
Goals if you want like a hair transplant.
Yes, I do. I started my journey on rosemary oil because I'm currently on like hair TikTok. So like my whole For You page is just like people doing their hair treatments and like their hair care, and
I could tell you if it's real or not. I have some knowledge on this.
Rosemary oil.
I don't see why. I mean,
it has like castor oil in it too.
Yeah, any oil really is good.
But this girl like posted like her before and after for the past 3 months, and she has like some regrowth.
For sure. But it's also, you have to think of, you can't get too excited because you have to think about how much your hair would grow in that time span anyways.
And it has like biotin in it too.
Love biotin. Yeah, it's all good stuff, man. It's not gonna hurt anything doing it. So.
But I have really dry scalp. Something I've always kind of struggled with.
Yeah.
But so like I oiled my hair the other day and I like slept in it, and then I washed my hair yesterday. And literally the way that this is already like moisturizing my scalp, there was so much like dandruff in my hair when it dried.
That's like, I mean, it's not that gross.
I feel like that's like a good sign.
It is. That's
and also I am starting to quote unquote exfoliate my scalp to stimulate hair growth.
A little trick. I don't know if you've heard this one, but I've heard it works. In the shower, the last 2 minutes you're in there, just blast your head with ice cold water. Makes the blood go to your scalp. Okay.
Maybe I'll try that out.
Yeah,
I need something because
true,
I have like a comb over going on in the back of my head.
I think that's okay, honestly.
But also I want to talk about the reason that it does that. Like I have like a balding issue. And it's something that like I can't even be pissed that I'm balding is because it is something that I kind of did to myself because of like malnourishment. Like when I was trigger warning, like into my eating disorder, that's when I first started my hair first started thinning, which is common.
No, it's a real thing. Mine was fucked back in high school. It was bad.
And me like still like not as consciously not nourishing my body correctly or enough or even consciously. I can't be mad that my hair is thinning because it's on me. Like I did it to myself.
That's not. I think that's too harsh. That's not your fault.
But I'm fucking baldy bald.
You are. If only one knew the variations of what we use with that system of wording.
Anyways,
it's okay though. I mean, it'll grow.
I hope so.
It will.
Lastly, I want to talk about the season finale of Euphoria. If you haven't watched, then just skip ahead.
Bye.
Bye. The fact that I had to wait till 2024 for the new season, that's fucked. Thing.
We are so on different pages on this season finale, you and I. And honestly, you can't even stand the fact that it's over. I am fine without a new season. I am happy with how it ended.
I can't stand the fact because they left so many unsolved things.
But it's always gonna be unsolved no matter.
Okay, but like even if it was just like loose ends from like other episodes, they could have like if they didn't spend 5 fucking minutes
not the song
having Dominic Fike Elliot
fuck that. Honestly,
sing his little song.
Fuck that. Why did they do that? What was the reason?
Like Sam, no purpose. What were you thinking?
Like fuck that. It's a TV show, not a concert with peace and love. No, I have so many unpopular opinions with the show in general. We know that. A lot of unpopular opinions with the episode. I'm fine with how it ended. I don't need another season. With peace and love, I can't stand literally all the characters in that show. The only one I like is Fez, and everyone else is so fucking problematic and annoying. I just can't stand it. It pains me to watch that TV show, but it's like one of those things where I can't stop.
Honestly, I was open mouth crying, hyperventilating.
Yes. Another thing
when Ashtray died.
I had a feeling because you fucking spoiled tweeted it, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then, you were like sobbing hysterically, and I thought this was gonna be devastating. And I watched it, and I was like, that's what she was crying.
It was the look on his face when like the laser scope was like.
It was that sad. I mean, I saw it coming. I mean, fuck, what did they think was gonna happen? Of course he's gonna die. He just
should have jumped out of that fucking window in the bathroom. That's what he should have done.
He should have just not locked himself in the bath with a bunch of guns and shot up the place. Like, with peace.
But then again, he is like a child.
I think everyone is to blame. Everyone is problematic in that show, and I just can't.
And what really like pissed me off is they ended this season with like Lexi doesn't know what happened yet. Like,
I know, it's so sad.
She's thinking Fesco was still on his way.
Yeah, that's tough.
Boy got shot and is literally in jail.
With peace and love, I love Maude Apatow, but I absolutely despise Lexi as a character.
I love Lexi.
I think she's so annoying. And
why?
She's just so. I just can't get with. I don't like how she. It's not even a Maude thing. It's literally just the character itself. I just don't. I'm trying to like. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like in real life, if that were a person, I would not go out of my way to talk to them because she's fucking annoying. Like with peace.
I think Lexi's one of my favorite characters. And I think that I might be biased too because I adore Maud Apatow.
Yeah, you are. Well, all I'll say is I can't. Towards the end of the season, fuck Cassie too. She's just as problematic as the rest of them.
You know what?
She made good points. She made good points when she said that. Oh, you haven't lived. Like, that's true. That's true.
You know what? I was really a couple episodes ago rooting for Cassie. I was in a little Cassie hive, like really rooting her on. But I had to throw in the towel, man.
No, I'm at the point where fuck her. She's so annoying, but she made good points about Lexi, and I stand by that. She made good points. Might have been a little harsh on the delivery, but she made good points. And I agree. You know what?
And I stand their mom because when Maddie was going up there to beat Cassie's ass, their mom didn't even try to stop it. She was just worried about saving she was worried about saving the play, and Queen for that.
No, we love Maddie beating Cassie's ass. Needed to happen, even though I'm still not sure why they're mad at each other.
But. The sound that I made when Maddie threw her head into the fucking wall.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, so overall, it was a fine episode. I'm so over the show, though. I need 2 years to prepare for the next one because I just can't. But
I think they need to do like a special because, like, in between season 1 and 2, they did a little special. I don't know if you watched them.
I didn't. I heard about them though.
But I hope they do something like that. And
I'm sure they will.
Something that it's so like refreshing to see Rue happy and healthy and clean. It is
good. Finally, it took a whole season,
but something that really stuck with me at the end, that she said, was I stayed sober for the rest of the school year, like obviously because Fesco was in jail, her dealer. But she said rest of the school year, I feel like the next season's going to be a time jump.
Oh, for sure will be.
But I don't know if that's implying that she didn't stay sober forever. Because I mean, like that.
I don't know.
I mean, that could be realistic because addiction is a tough road and staying clean is a tough road to go down.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to what they do with the next season. And Zendaya has a voice of an angel, and her singing at the end was probably one of my favorite parts of the episode.
Yeah, she's got a good voice. We love Zendaya, so all good stuff, man. I'm glad the show's over for the time being, though, because I just can't stand it. I can't deal with it. It's so problematic and dramatic. I just can't.
Fair enough. All right.
Anyways.
Shall we go to Song of the Week?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. This is kind of a fun one, you guys. So I've been really into the Snuts recently. Love them.
We love.
And this song, I can't even fucking get over how good this song is. It's called Burn the Empire. Fucking banger. You have to listen to it if you haven't. It's really good.
Fucking heater.
I'm so glad I put you on saying that. It is a heater. It's a fucking banger. Burn the Empire, the Snuts. Go listen to it. What about you?
I'm going West Coast Collective, Dominic Fike.
You're going to Dominic Fike? Oh, okay.
I've
heard enough of him after last night. I need a little time to, because
you gotta separate.
No, with Peace and Love, fuck that. That was so annoying. I literally was on my phone like, why the fuck is he still singing?
You have to separate the character from the actor.
Yeah, I mean, I have not listened to his music.
I love Dominic's music.
Is it similar to what he performed in the show?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I'll have to give it a listen.
He's a little groovy boy.
Love that.
And I love that him and Hunter Schafer are dating.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes.
I cannot see that.
Didn't you see the picture of them like making out and that they posted?
The media.
Oh my god. I love it.
I got too many things on my plate to keep up with these.
I'm living for it.
Sure. That's whack. I love that for them, period. Congrats on the relationship, I guess.
Love that. Okay. Shall we wrap things up?
Sure.
This has been great. Whoa. This has been Let's talk about it with Jamie and Kirsten. Tune in next week for some more fun. Be nice to you good. Treat people with kindness. Stay safe. All the love. Peace and love. Peace and love.